Oh, we got that back.
Well,
Yeah,
when I was going through our all the boxes of moving,
Brilliant. It's nice.
I found it.
It's like old times, isn't it?
It is like
back
old
at
times.
Churston.
Back at Churston. And,
Got your,
and now
got your
we've got the
little.
little
That was a present
take-
from Vicky, wasn't it? Christmas present.
well, because the last one we broke.
Yeah.
If you remember.
This one's better made, better quality. We've gone up in the world, haven't we?
We have. So on that note. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Sunday morning show. Good morning, Leicester.
Good morning, Dan. Good morning, everybody. We are outside at Churston Golf
I
Club.
have a jacket on because
haven't.
it is a little bit fresh
freezing.
this morning. But what I wanted to do today was I wanted to sort of show you.
Do we need to move out the way?
No, it's all fine. It's all absolutely fine because I've got it set up perfectly that. So if you're not enjoying the Sunday show, you can just look at the view, and we'll just chat in the background.
That view is better than that view.
Yes.
That's Torquay that you can see over the water.
It is.
So I live over.
Yeah.
To see the massive white building. I'm over the top of that in Babbacombe.
You are, yeah.
But you have to drive all the way around. It's what, 12 miles round?
It's a long way, but you can also
get a boat.
Get the Western Lady.
Yes.
Which we've all been on the Western Lady many times.
We should film a Sunday show on that.
On the Western Lady. That would actually be quite good. We'll speak to them down at Brixham and see if we can get on the Western Lady.
That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it?
So, how are you doing?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Yeah, it's been a busy little week, hasn't it? Once again.
Yeah, probably our first sort of official week in our new offices. We've got them set up now.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not completely perfect.
No.
It's work in progress, but because we're so busy with the channel and Jordan's editing videos, you're editing videos, I'm doing a social media post. We're just too busy really to get it exactly how we like it.
But our tables are still in one piece.
They are, yeah. Paul was head
Paul.
of construction. So that reminds me, because people keep asking me and messages about Paul and why we call him so many different names. So should we explain some of the names?
Yeah, I think we'll start off with the main
the new one, wasn't
the
there?
main one, the new one that's come in. That and it's not come from me because I've never called him this.
No, I haven't either.
No, it came from James Pickard, and James Pickard called Paul a few times Terry or Terence.
Yeah, I think some of the Devon pros do as well. I mean, James Roof and Graham Roof, I think that's where it came from originally,
I think that's
wasn't it?
kind of where it originated.
Yeah, so quite a few of them do call it that. We don't call him that, but there is a reason for it, isn't there?
So there is a reason for that, and that is because when Paul was an amateur golfer, he was an exceptionally good golfer. He kind of went from a sort of a 2 handicapper to sort of +2 in, I would say, quite a short space in time.
He improved massively quickly, didn't he?
He graduated from university and then he just went bang, and he just really, really practiced hard, did all the hard work.
Yeah.
But he was struggling to get into, I think, probably the England team at the time.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of great golfers who have gone on to be exceptional tour pros, and he was always on the fringes. And there's always a sort of a time limit to how long you can play full-time amateur golf for money-wise, and and make that step up. And I don't think he was going to make that step into the full England squads.
Not at that
time. So it was easier for him then, wasn't it?
It's really important when you get to that level, when you can get into the England setup or a national setup. The quality of coaching, the events that you can get to play in are quite big.
Oh, 100%. It's another level, isn't it?
It is, and what it does is it gives you the experience to then press on even further again and sets you up for kind of tour life, which is what kind of Paul was looking for. Now, we've got half of my family, so on my mum's side, are all Welsh. So we've talked about it when we went to Pyle and Kenfig, we talked about it when we were at Ashburnham, about how much of my family is up there. Well, Paul decided at that time that he wanted to represent Wales.
I mean, we went and visited your grand's grave, didn't we?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
We put a golf ball on there, and when we were passing, it wasn't far from
just
P&K.
up the road from P&K. Yeah. So Paul actually then decided he was going to represent Wales, and he started competing in their events, and that's kind of what happened. And he did. He got into the Welsh squad, and he played with lots of quality golfers, some of which have moved on to really big things within the game, some still playing a bit of Challenge Tour, Euro Pro, but that's where the name came from, which was Terry the Taff, which is kind of what actually happened. So that's why some people, obviously those that knew him from those days and played a bit of county golf with him, always called him Taff. which I never really, or Terry they called him, but I never really got involved in it because it was just, because of my family, I never really talked about it.
I generally call Paul Pal.
Yeah.
And Jordan's taken that on a little bit as well, because the story from that one is when we were sort of late teens, the main competitive golf you can play at club level at that time was called the Palarette or Palaret.
Yeah.
It's basically a foursomes competition within Devon in a team event, and it was the most prestigious one. It was handicap, which again, although it was the most prestigious, was handicap. Paul missed the first round because he was playing county or an England event or playing for Wales or something, and we'd won the game. And in the second round, we were drawn somewhere, and the captain of the team at the time was a guy called Mike Gilbert, who sadly passed away probably 15 years ago.
But he didn't want to change the team.
He kept the Paul was the best player up here at that time. I mean, I think I was off 1 or 2. Yeah. Paul was +2, maybe on the verge of +3. I was sort of the second. It was when you were in America. And I was like the second best player up here, and Paul was miles better than what I was, and he should have been in the team. Right, he could have dropped any of the players; they would have accepted it. And he just came up to Paul and said, "Sorry, pal," and he called him Pal instead of Paul, which was just, I don't know whether he meant to say Pal or Paul, but so I just carried on with that little story and always call him that. But yeah.
And there's always nickname. We've all got nicknames for each other that we've had over the years and whatnot. And like some of them will just slip out occasionally in course vlogs, and then ultimately like you then have to kind of explain what's kind of
the Dan's Brothers one's a good one as well, isn't it?
The Dan's Brother one that's the one that's kind of stuck in the channel, because you got to remember, growing up, I was always Paul's brother, Paul's brother. So who are you? I'm Dan Hendriksen. You're Paul Hendriksen's brother. Yeah, I'm Paul Hendriksen's brother. Well, funnily enough, when Paul was at an event probably a couple of years ago now, someone actually came up to him and said, "Oh, are you Dan's brother?" And that's why the whole Dan's brother thing is carried on from there. So it's just, to me, it's just a little bit of ribbing between Paul and I. So, and it's obviously I've stuck with it and I've pushed it on the channel.
Paul's trying to sort of distance himself from that one. Now that
it will never happen.
No,
it will never happen.
But I mean,
Jordan will continue to keep putting that in.
To be fair, Paul has been called worse names over the years, and will continue to be,
as we all have. So as head of social media, you've got something that you want to say.
Yeah, so that's my sort of new role. I'm sort of help run. Dan's still involved in the social media side, but mainly all the outlets. That's my day-to-day job at the moment.
Yes.
So we've got Dan Hendriksen Golf is on Facebook. It's a page, and it will be either here, will it, or it'll be here, it'll be somewhere.
It'll be on here.
If people could go and like that page and follow that page, we will be interacting quite a lot on there. There'll be some more videos on there. There'll be quite a lot going on there. At the moment, it's not really been run very well. I'll say
very well. No.
Only because you've got Twitter, Instagram, stuff like that. But I'm going to be pushing Facebook as well, so that'll be part of the channel. If we could sort of build that community up a little bit as well, that'd be great.
And there is a lot of people out there, and there'll be a lot of people watching this show now who interact with Facebook a lot. Facebook was kind of like, to me, it's
number one.
It's
still number one as social media outlet.
And it's something that we want to do more. It's a good way of communicating with another audience as such.
I thought it'd be good as well, because there's some people that only have Instagram, some people that only have Twitter, and a lot of people only have Facebook. So if you only have Facebook, please go and see that page. You'll keep up to date with any news, any developments. We'll put some promotional videos on there, some giveaways. There'll be all sorts going on there in the next sort of few months. We're going to try and build that as a bit of a community.
We are, absolutely.
So give us a follow.
We'll keep pushing that, and obviously if you can come and follow it and like it, that would be fantastic as well.
Yeah.
What else have you got then, Bernie? Because you've got a little list.
Yeah, I've got a little list today. Dan told me to be a bit more professional.
More prepared.
So I've asked a couple of questions on Dan's Instagram and Twitter, and that is basically who do people would like to see on the channel next year? Possibly other YouTubers, maybe some, I would say minor celebrities. I don't think we're going to be hitting any of the real big ones yet.
The big ones.
But any minor celebrities, anybody who plays golf, who's involved in golf, who you think would be good on the channel.
And anybody that they've got contacts with.
Yeah, anyone.
So there's going to be people out there watching this that have contacts with people that would be in the mainstream media, should we say?
Yeah, so, I mean, ideally it'd be people that have got a link in somewhere with someone who we can help help build a bit of their profile, help build our profile, but people that they would like to see on the channel. I mean, not necessarily Dave from down the road who plays at whatever, random Dave. But yeah, ideally it'd be people we know. But I mean, like celebrities or minor celebrities, other golf pros, other people with channels. If you've got anyone you think that would sort of come on and be good for the channel, you know, sort of similar sense of humour to us, likes a bit of banter, doesn't take it too seriously, then please comment below, and we'll see if we can get some sort of connection and get some different people on the vlogs, really.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It would be nice.
So yeah.
One thing I wanted to say was that we've actually got, so we've just, obviously I've just come back from La Manga and we did a fantastic coaching trip out there. We had 9 guys out there that we were doing some coaching with, and we had a great time. But we've got another one coming up. Graham Ruth really wants to help push these and get these going, and we've got another one coming up in January. I'll pop it on the little ticker bar. So if you are interested, and there was a lot of people that said that they would like to have gone on it but didn't have it wasn't the time and all that. So we've got another one coming up in January. So if you are interested, I think it's January 17th to about the 24th. La Manga, 5 rounds of golf. It's a fantastic facility. Yeah, so,
I know you enjoyed it, didn't you?
And Wilbur's out there at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah,
Wilbur and Sophie are out there.
Yeah, so we have got, that's a good link, Dan, well done. Nice seamless link.
You see that?
So yeah, very clever, that's good. That's why you're in charge. But no, we've got the Christmas special, which will be filmed Friday. It's at Bovey Castle. We've mentioned it last week and a bit on other social media. Yeah. It's Bovey Castle, which is near Morton Hampstead in Devon, so it's not too far from us. Great setting, great golf course. Yeah. We're meeting at 10:30 there. It's 11:30 start, but there'll be a lot of the guys that have appeared on the channel previously. We've got 16 at the moment confirmed, but that might change. But it'd be a fun day. If anybody wants to come down and watch, that'd be brilliant. It's getting aired on the 24th and 25th of December, so Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. Make sure you watch. It should be a bit of fun. It's going to be a bit different as well.
It is going to be a bit different. But what about the day before? So on the Thursday, the 23rd.
Okay, I was still talking about this one though, because I was going to mention that Will might not be there. Because people have been asking, is Will going to be there?
Well, he might be, but he might not. We're hoping he won't be.
I mean, Sophie's playing in the LET Tour qualifier, isn't she, for the tour this year? And she's over in La Manga doing the qualifying. So if she's successful, then they won't be on that Christmas special. But if they're not successful, they will be on the Christmas special.
So we're hoping they won't be.
Yeah, but they might be, might not. So, but that brings me now the day before.
The day before. So this is the 23rd, Thursday the 23rd. We're going to do a live.
Yeah, Christmas special live show.
We're going to be doing a live. So if you want to tune in to our live show, it's going to be at 6 o'clock, like all the videos that we put out, except for this one. It's going to be 6 o'clock in the evening on Thursday the 23rd, and we're going to do a little live show, probably get a few people on the channel who are probably going to be involved in the Christmas special anyway. Yeah. We'll be inviting some guests on. So yeah, if you've got, also, we will do this actually.
A few
questions, yeah. So if you've got any questions for the guys or girls that are coming onto the channel, just pop them down in the link below.
Yeah,
and
brilliant.
Comment, absolutely.
So that'd be good. What have you had on the channel this week?
What have we had on the channel this week? We have been at Labratesh.
Yeah.
One of your favourites.
I love Labratesh. Yeah, I was disappointed to miss out on that one,
but the greens were tricky in the fact that obviously they'd been hollow cored and sanded. So but to be honest with you, I think everybody understands that that's what golf courses have to go through, and we just hit it at the wrong time. But it didn't take away the fact that golf course is just spectacular. The whole facility there is just beautiful. I got off to a flying start. However, we stopped for a little bit of lunch.
And a regroup.
We stopped for a bit of lunch. We filled in our locator form so we could come back that day or that evening. And then the boys got going. Yeah. And I'm not sure where I left my game, but I think I left it back in the restaurant. But Labratesh was beautiful. We stayed there for a couple of nights during that whole trip, and it was it's just a spectacular facility. Beautiful golf course. It is one of my favourites, even though the condition of it wasn't great that day. But it was just it's a beautiful.
So if you haven't seen any of that video, then
make sure you head over and watch that. But this week we are back.
Whoa.
Seagull, you gotta be careful. You were eyeing him up.
There was a seagull sat on the roof the whole of the Sunday show, and he just decided that he'd had enough of us.
Done. It's bored. It's switched off.
That's probably all he can take, about 12 minutes. That's probably our average viewing time, isn't it?
That is about right. On the show this week, we are at St. Cat, which is again...
It's you, Jordan, playing? James
No.
it's
It's me and Lee.
Yeah.
So the old boys taking on the rematch of the youngsters.
Okay, so that was the first trip, wasn't it?
That was the first
Yeah,
trip. So it was myself and Lee taking on James and Nathan, which they narrowly beat us at Val-Andre on the first one. And then we are taking them on around... This is the rematch.
Brilliant.
And again, beautiful venue. I'm sure Jordan's provided us a little bit of drone footage to put over the top of this now, and you can see it for yourself. It is absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
Absolutely spectacular. So we've been very, very lucky with our French trips. We're very, very lucky weather-wise, but we've also been really lucky with the quality of the golf, the venues that we've played.
It's definitely a very much underrated location for golf holidays.
Yeah.
Like we've mentioned before, but we used to, when I was at Torquay as an assistant,
Yeah.
every year we'd go sort of end of September for 10, 12, sometimes 14 days. And
Did you 2
play,
weeks?
play golf sort of every single day, but around different golf courses and stay in different locations. But yeah, it's just...
Yeah, it's lovely.
Even what would be considered an average golf course is, would be a really high-end one in this country. But
they are good, and it's just the whole setup.
Yeah,
the food, the drink, the whole hotels, and the golf. It's just it's quality. So you will enjoy that this week. It is a fun vlog, and obviously there's some decent golf being played in that one as well. So yeah, should be good. Because
because I've got a little bit of spare time now. We haven't got the shop as such over Torquay. I'm sat at my desk, so if anybody wants any merchandise, I've still got some Sunday show stuff that has been lingering around. Yeah, so I've got some club scrubbers with your logo on a Sunday show. Yeah, I've got
It's
mugs.
amazing what we've found in boxes during the move. We found merch that we forgot we had.
I've got towels, I've got a few head covers. If you want a price list and a list of what we've got, then you can, again, I'm going to get you to email. Just give me an email, drop me an email, and I'll give you a list, and we'll get it posted. And if you want anything for Christmas, you're probably going to have to do that pretty quickly, to be honest. But if not, I'll still get it posted straight away as soon as you pay and that. So if there's anything you want, just let me know. Yeah.
This week on the show, on the channel, should we say, we've got a Gulfstream video coming out now. Make sure you head over and watch that Gulfstream video, because we've teamed up with Gulfstream for it, because we've actually got a brand new trolley to give away, and we're going to be giving it away in another Sunday show, but you need to link it up with that video. So make sure you head over this week. If you see it pop up, it will probably be on Thursday probably this week.
It's not a sales pitch, but I have actually been using that trolley.
You haven't you?
For every time I play golf. It was in the boot of my car. I was storing it in there, but I've actually been using it, to be honest, and you knew that. But it's a really good trolley.
Yeah,
I really like
trolley,
it.
And we wanted to do the video because we've really struggled these last sort of couple of years, or certainly during the pandemic stuff, to get hold of product from your usual kind of guys that are
your market leaders and stuff.
Market leaders in trolleys. So we wanted to just get a UK-based trolley and do something with it, and just have a go with it and see how it performed. And you like it.
It's a really good trolley. I've been impressed with it so far.
And you're still using it?
I'm still using it, until they ask for it back.
I've kept the box, don't worry. Right, I think that's it for this week. Anything else that you would like to report, Benny?
No. Thanks everyone. Thanks everyone for their support during this year, and thanks for watching all our content. It means a lot to us.
Yeah, it does mean an awful lot. Yeah.
There's some good stuff coming up, so stay tuned, and hopefully you enjoy everything.
Yeah. We'll see everybody again next Sunday.
See you next Sunday.
See you next Sunday.